Do, 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 do. Ba, 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 ba. How you doing, everybody? Happy. Checking the watch. What day is it? Thursday. Almost forgot what day it was. Happy Thursday to you. That's why I got to check the watch, because I don't remember what day it is. Hope you're doing well. Back. Center Station Simulator. If we're back in the Mad Lab, you know what that means. They've got another update. We have a chemistry station, which isn't as volatile as it sounds like. We're not going to be making all kinds of crazy chemicals and stuff like that. We're apparently using our chemistry station to make laundry, so basically laundry detergent and fabric softener, because apparently the backstory is that all this time, the people that have been coming to the Rusty Cart have never washed their clothes until now. So we're now giving them the ability to actually wash their clothes. So we got that going for us. So this ought to be good. Looking forward to it, as we always do with all of the updates to Center Station. This should be a good time. So let's get in, starting as always by introducing the best wrench crew in business. There is no better than the Quad Mod Squad. That is Cozy Worship Space, David W7535, Lady Fluffy Dragon, John Swigert. They are the bestest of them all. We also have over on the Twitch side, Lord Michael and Foxy Gamer. Over on the YouTube side, we have Brian Pietrowski, we have Felicia Bear, we have Hunter MG, we have Crazy Payne, we have INR, we have Malcolm St. J, we have Wayne Wise, we have Holly Rose Gaming, we have Gamer, and we have Amy Richards all here right now. And for everybody else that we have out there watching and lurking, hi. Happy Thursday to you. Let's continue on in our journey here at the Mad Lab once again, where we never close and we want all your gas money. And there it is. Day, who even knows? Store's open for your convenience. We've been open forever. Been open all the time. So first things first, let's go over here. Check out our computer. It may not be anything that we need to buy, but we're going to go over here and just check out everything that we got here. Blueprints. Take a look for the blueprints. There it is. Chemistry station, $7,500. Chemical product shelf, $1,250. So that'll give us the station. That'll give us the shelf that we need to use to sell the products. If we go over here and take a look, there's nothing else I think that we need here, but we're going to take a look anyway, just to make sure. Centrifuge, there's a bunch of stuff here that I should probably get. So like the centrifuge, because we are doing stuff in the centrifuge. Juice bottle manufacturer, I should probably speed that up. The foundries we aren't using anymore. The can filler, well, the milling machine, in case we ever use that again. Can filler, sure, in case we ever use that again. And the chemistry station, we're going to want to boost that up, so that's going to be another $15,000 for that. So I'm glad I checked that out. There's nothing there, so I think we're good. I think we got Jacob and Charles. How you doing on the Twitch side? Great to see you. Felicia Bear just got done playing this. Did I know laundry is the real never-ending story? It just never ends. Come with me. We must wash our shirts. So now that we've done that, let's go down here, take a peek at what it takes to build a laundry station. So this is going to be under machinery, I'm guessing, a chemistry station. We're going to set up a mock-up for this right about here. Let's find the parts, see what is going to be involved in this. In building one of these bad boys, we've got ourselves a chemistry station. It has a main block, it has a secondary block, it has a couple other blocks. So here, we have an elite electronic card, we have 6 reinforced glass, we have 12 pipe, we have an advanced card, we have 8 more pipes, we have more reinforced glass, we have some ingots, we have some motors of plastic, we have ingots in 1 electronic card. So 1 elite card, 1 advanced card, and then 1 card. And then the thing that we need to make that we do not have is I need to make 10 reinforced glass. So I need to go back and look at what the heck is even reinforced glass. What do we need for that? Because I have not made reinforced glass in this side of forever. So what is reinforced glass? Oh, just plastic. Okay. So that's easy enough. So 50 plastic out of here. Do I have an empty one? Do I have an empty infiniball? Or are all of them full? This one's empty. Okay, so let's take 50 plastic. Get that all here. Interceptor Pup, how you doing? Great to see you. I am the Nutty Professor. I take that as a compliment. Other plastic. Do I have some more around here? Do I have some sitting there? I don't. How much plastic do I have over here? Because I do have some here. So let's do that. And then we'll set this one up to make our reinforced glass, because I only need 10. So, Dale Sutton, how you doing? Great to see you. The last time we played this was probably about a month ago when we had our last update of it. When the game updated the last time. So, yeah, it's been about that long, I would say. But, yeah, every time there's an update, we always come back and do more with it, for sure. So, how's things? Things are good. Things are good. Very, very good. And any day I'm here with all of you wonderful people, it is a good day. Absolutely. Do I have any more elite cards in here? I do. I've got 8 elite cards, but I have no advanced cards. So I need to make an advanced card. Okay, so let's do that, because I need 1 advanced card. Oops. Try that again. Back to menu. Main components, 1 advanced card. I might as well make a couple of them, then just throw 1 in there. Oh, I might as well make 5 of them. Let's do that. So, delete, and then 5. Just go right down the line. Just like that. And then just throw them all into here. Can't hurt to do that. Have some for later in life. So... I do need to check and see what I need over here. David, what's up? How's it going, sir? What do we got here that we need? Because this is not running. What am I out of? I've got silver there. I've got plastic there. I've got copper. I have no gold. So that's the thing we're missing. So I will have to eventually get that running. That's not going to happen right now. But we will have to make sure that we do that. Just not right now. We will not get off on that tangent. We will not do it. Be careful with the plutonium, whatever you do. And TI-187, how's it going? Gamer Sue, how you doing? Great to see you as well. Let's go back here. Chemistry station, main block, 40 iron, an elite card, 6 reinforced glass, 12 pipes. So we're going to go here and make some pipes. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's try it again. Delete. 5 pipes. We'll go here. We'll make 5 more pipes. And then we'll go here and we'll make 2 more pipes. So then we'll have all that. Don't you just love those 12 seconds when all the laundry is done? You get 12 seconds? What have you done? Tell us your secrets. Let's take a look. All the way there. Yeah, laundry. There's just always laundry. Okay, now I can grab one of these guys. Go like that, and then just right into there. Zip! Because if it's on a table, you can do it. 1 elite card. Okay. Then my reinforced glass, I'm hoping that's done by now. Jeff Thornton! Happy Thursday to you. We're just about done with it. I'll grab this one. This one is finished. And then I need a whole bunch of iron. I hope I have enough. If not, we're going to have to go back into the... Oh, we do. We got enough here. As I say, we might have to go back into the land of gentle dinking, but we're okay. So I will leave that there. Lights! Because I think we're going to need more here in a bit. So this part is done. And I'll go ahead and put this back over there. We can make the final 4. Still running. Still green. Lights green, traps clean. Okay. That part is on. Next thing we've got. Secondary block, we'll save that because that's going to be the other reinforced glass. We'll go ahead and do this. This is going to be 5 more iron ingots, 4 motors. So let's make 4 motors over here. Let's grab my copper, which is going to be on my card maker, which right now can't make cards anyway because I don't have any gold. And these I'll just put in one by one. A little bit of long distance pivots on this. Plastic. Did I set that back? Did I put that back? I may have put that back. So let's also grab that. And then my iron ingots, I left those right over here. So that's good juju. How you doing? Confirmed viral upper respiratory infection. That is no good up. I hope that gets better soon. And normally with those things, you can't really do a whole lot with it. Because normally things that are viral, all you can do is just kind of wait. So, yeah, hopefully it gets better soon. And Kenta. Got some Red Dwarf on Blu-ray today. Can't wait to not have time to watch it. Okay. And Knucklehead, how's it going? Great to see you. There's that part. We've got the part 2 part. I also need my electronic cards. Did I leave them here? I might have sent them back. Oh, I got a bunch in here. Okay, so that works. So take one out of there. And then just some iron. Which is here. Alright, so there's that. And then just the rest of my reinforced glass. And 8 more pipes. Okay, so we got to do 8 more pipes. So do 4 and 4. That'll work. Plastic right down there. What's that in the top left-hand corner of the screen? Oh, it says early access solo dev. Just, yeah. They've actually had that there since the very beginning of the game. I only know that because a lot of the times when I do my thumbnails and I use a screenshot from the game, I always try to cover that part up. But yeah, that's all it says. Pick all that up. Pick all that up. Kansas live. I just got the notification. I don't know what Kansas is up to today. I did not get a chance to look. What do we got here? Where's my aluminum? That's silver. That's aluminum. They look too close to each other. Aluminum there. Iron. Got a little more iron here. It's one of these. Then an advanced card that I've got his. You got his, but you didn't get my notification. Man. For whatever reason lately, Twitch has not been liking me. And has not been sending notifications out. I don't know what's going on. I've got it turned on. That's so weird. I don't know what's happening. Car Hustle Simulator. I have not heard of Car Hustle Simulator. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, I have not. Yeah, Car Hustle Simulator. Sounds like a thing. So, and Arthur Rompai, how you doing? Car Hustle Simulator. Yeah, I have not heard of that at all. So, interesting. Hopefully it's good. Yeah, I've not heard of that one bit. There it is. That is finished. Cool. So now we're going to have to go ahead and set this up somewhere. So I just wanted to get it built first. So now we can destructo gun it. And we can pick that box up, get rid of it. Let's see. If I was going to put up a chemistry station, where would I set it? Question mark, ... Answers are currently missing. Maybe I put it right here on the opposite side of the cake station. Maybe I do that. Let's go with that. This will work. We'll just set it up right here. This will be fine. So, a chemistry station. Let's just build that right here. The front of it is there. Yeah, I'll just plop it right here. I don't know. Is there a better place to put it than that? Maybe. Yeah, I'll just put it there. This will be fine. We can always move it later. Yeah, we can always move it later. Nothing's permanent. Everything's temporary. Everything is always temporary. All the time. So, Amanda Anderson, how you doing? Since I did Season 3 Supermarket Sim, you're on a no-loan run and doing better without loans. How odd. It's amazing how much easier it is if you don't have to worry about paying your loan interest back. Especially in that game, because money is so darn tight as it is. Just having to pay loan interest on top of paying your salaries and all that yeah, I could not even imagine taking out loans in Supermarket Simulator. It just feels like it'd be really, really nasty. So, you just got a note on YouTube Studio that views were underreported between June. Oh yeah, I noticed that myself, Lady Fluffy. There's something weird on the analytics screen because I will have a lot of times where I look at my stuff and I will sort it by publish date, and things that I have between June 30th and July 7th are just like way crazy in terms of their numbers. They like make no sense at all. It's very strange. So, Jack's watching. Nephew Jack is watching. There he is. Jack Pickle is watching. Okay, what do I need to do with this? Laundry detergent. Coal, plastic, and water. Okay. So, we're going to have to put coal here. Okay, yeah. So yeah, if you were seeing your numbers, yeah, if you looked into your YouTube analytics and your numbers looked like they were way low, that seems to be what it is. Because I was suffering the same fate. So coal, I guess we just load this thing up with coal, I guess? Is there a way to keep it permanently loaded, or do you just have to load it kind of routinely? Or can you drone it? Can you have the drone continuously load this thing up with coal? Because otherwise, how do you keep this thing filled with coal and plastic? Other than doing it routinely, which would not be great. Oh yeah, we can see the recipe for fabric softener as well. Yes, absolutely. I might have to build two of those. One for laundry detergent, one for fabric softener. The recipe for fabric softener is a peach. Okay. There you go. It's peaches. Okay, so we got to put peaches in there and coal in there. That's great. I love it. Got extra. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, I don't know if I've got peaches. I bet you I don't. Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. Oh, doggone it. I'm going to have to get peaches duplicated. I don't have those. Shoot. That's going to be a problem. Okay. Augustine and Matthias also watching. How you doing, Augustine? How you doing, Matthias? Great to see you. Yeah, this YouTube game is not for the faint of heart. It's really not. Okay, so I've got to get Peaches duplicated in a hurry. In a major hurry. I got to do that. Crazy Dragon, welcome to Rest of Champaign. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that very much. What kind of game is this? It's a crafter's paradise of a game. Everything that you could possibly want to craft, or everything that is in this game, is something that you craft. So if you enjoy games that are crafting, then this game is for you. If you do not enjoy games that are crafting, then yeah, this will not be your jam at all. It all depends on how you feel about crafting. Drone station. So we're going to keep this filled with, I don't know, 50 coal, I guess. And then we'll keep it filled with 50 plastic, I guess. Sure, we'll do that. That sounds good. This one will not have Peaches. So you're out. You just wanted to shout out. Well, Jack, have a great day. Thanks for popping in. So now this should be good. So, oh, and I'm going to need an Infinibox on top of that. So I'm going to have to set up an Infinibox. Okay. So laundry detergent. This will eventually get filled. Eventually the drone will get around to doing it. Although it may not get around to doing it because I may not have coal and plastic anywhere on a station. If it's sitting on the floor, it may not do anything. Or do I have coal somewhere? I've got bags of coal. I know I've got coal ore there. All right, so it should grab that coal ore at some point. Then the question becomes, do I have any coal around here? I mean, I could get the Peaches out of the bunker, but I don't want to take the ones out of the bunker. All the bunker stuff is precious. So, do I have coal? Where am I looking? I'd be looking here at this thing. Does it have coal? It has hardly any coal. Because I don't really have a coal drill. The only thing I was really doing with this was uranium. And that was about it. So, Fragrance! What's up? How you doing? Great to see you. Did I miss Salty Starfish's 60 stream streak? I did. Oh, shoot. There it was. I absolutely missed it. Salty Starfish. 60 streams. I totally missed it. My bad. Congratulations on that. That is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We are making laundry detergent and fabric softener. We're making laundry detergent out of coal, and we're making fabric softener out of Peaches. It's very interesting. But I do need some more coal. So we're going to go and do some gentle dinking. For coal. Coal is one of those I should really set up a coal drill. And at some point, I would need to have so much more storage for those things. But coal, given the fact that you don't have to take the coal and turn it into anything, the coal is just coal. That one is worth having. Just having a drill do that one regularly. I think I could probably do that pretty easily. I think I could just take the drill and switch it over. No, do I have a coal drill? I don't know if I have a coal drill. Yeah, it's detergent out of coal and fabric softener out of Peaches. It's very, very interesting. Only here in the Mad Lab. I mean, at least they're getting their clothes clean, I guess, somehow. I have no idea how. So, how's the update? It's good. I just know, yeah, that's me, Salty, paying no attention to anything that's going on Twitch. Not at all. All you Twitch people. No. That's mean. That's very mean, no. So, Mel Harris, how's it going? Great to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Jared Draghi, how you doing? Is the gas station making revenue? I sure hope it is. Yeah, there it is, $300. Right there on the screen. Yeah, because it's on. So if it's on, then it would be making revenue. I mean, well, the store is open. So when the store is open, the gas station is open. All the people parking. Giving me $10 per parker. Just going to cover myself in coal. See if I can get it to keep on bouncing over my head. Yeah, and the fact that you don't have to pick up the ore individually is so good. The vacuum cleaner. The ore vacuum is a huge, huge tool. That's probably about as good as I'm going to get for now. So let's go back down. Yeah, I might have to look into making a coal drill. That might be the way to go. Or this thing might be able to run it because I don't have any issue with... Yeah, I can... Oh, but it would also do iron and copper. That's the thing. I don't want to get the iron and copper in there. I'd rather just have it be all coal. So... You read the chat about YouTube, but it's really not for the faint of heart. You need so much patience. Oh, was there like some kind of a chat in particular about it? Or something like some official thing? Or is it... I missed something. So, and yeah, Interceptor Pup is absolutely correct. I mean, when it comes to doing content on YouTube, number one, always make sure you're having fun. All the time. If you ever get to the point where you're doing content on YouTube and you're not having fun doing it, then that means that you probably should not be doing it anymore. Because the point of doing this is that it's supposed to be fun. If it ever gets to the point where it's not fun, then you really, really, really need to take a step back. Because of all the things in your life that you can stress yourself out about, YouTube should not ever be one of them. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. There's so many other things in life that could cause you stress. This should never be one of them. So. YouTube is the most important... YouTube is not even the most important of the least important things. So... It is nowhere... It's not even in like the top 10 of the most important of the least important things. It's like... Yeah, not even... Should never even concern yourself with YouTube. What do we have here? I've got limes. How many limes do I have going in here? How many do I have? 22. So we can switch this over in a bit. So let's do this. We're going to go here, grab all their limes. Because I do want to get these filled in the duplicator. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to pivot on this real quick. So I should have 10 limes in here. So I'm going to change this over. Oh, but do I have any more limes if I do that? Do I have limes left here? I do. I've got 2 limes. Okay, so this is going to be fine. So we're going to go with that. Holly Rose, thank you so much for the 100 jewels. I appreciate that very, very much. Very kind of you. All right, so Destructo Gun... These. We're going to switch over to peaches. Because I do want to get my detergent going. Okay. And I do have a few peach trees in here. So let's... Or a few peach... yeah, a few peach seeds. So let's set that up. Okay, now back to our normal cast. Yes, Bonnie Tyler. I heard about Bonnie Tyler. That got mentioned earlier. She passed away. She was like 75. Which is very, very sad. Yeah, her big song. Actually, her big song, like her first big song, I don't even know if that was in the 80s. It's a Heartache. Maybe that was like early 80s. But yeah, and then she did Total Eclipse of the Heart. She did Holding Out for a Hero. Those are definitely the big ones for her. Okay, what am I doing? I'm going to... Oh yeah, I'm checking this. This is running. Okay, so now that's full. So now I've got to go ahead and I've got to make an Infinibox. So let's make the Infinibox. There's the John of the Swigerts. John Swigert of the clan Swigert. Let's set this here. I need an Infinibox. Oh, I don't make those from here. That's right. I make those from here. So, storage, Infinibox. Infinibox. One of those. So I need some wood planks, which I've got those over here. Yeah, I've got those here. And then some cobalts. Easy quality pivots here. The simplest of quality pivots. And then cobalt, which I've got in one of these. And I think it's 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4 for this. It's like 4 cobalt and 6 wood, I believe. Yep. Okay. Ugh! Let's go ahead and set this up over here. So now that's good. That'll roll. More and more rants about the hypermarket glitch. You lost all of your permanent employees. Awesome. Perfect. Sounds like a game that is just absolutely, completely well-honed. Completely well-honed in. All right, now the next thing we need to do. I need to make, for the shop, we need to make a, is it under ambient products? No, that's not going to be that. What's that going to be? No, it's got a name. Is it materials? Automotive parts, clay, concrete blocks, cement bags, plank of woods, wood shavings, bag of coal, main component. No. So, bottles? No. It's not fruits and vegetables. Oh, wait. There we go. Chemical product shelf. What is it? 10 iron ingots. Oh, that's easy. We can do that. That's easy enough. Resume. So, let's run upstairs. You're no longer on the developer board. You rescind your title. Can I set one of those up right here? Possibly. Can I plop one right there and have it work? Shop, ambient product, chemical product shelf, right there. Will it fit? It will. Yeah, put one right there. Is that facing the right way or is that facing the right way? It's hard to tell which one is the right way on here. Let's see. That might be the right way. Resume. Let's check it out. Oh, and I need the iron. Forgot about that part. Iron ingots, which I can do like this. Now, again, I don't think that I can do this. Oh, I can't. So I can do that for whatever reason. Reasons again. Oh, now this is what, 5 shelves? I bet you that's 5 shelves, isn't it? And of course it would be. Resume counter, only at 2. I'm not trying hard enough. That would be 5 shelves, wouldn't it? Why is everything odd? Odd numbers. No, we don't want odd numbers. No. Why are you odd? Now I got to figure out what I want to put on there. Now I've got to make 2 shelves because I'm going to have to make one for laundry detergent. I'm going to have to make one for fabric softener because I can't have it where we have one that's going to be, yeah, I have no choice. I've got to do that. Because I can't have like 3 of one thing and 2 of another thing. That's just wrong. Comma, sick, and. So we just can't. I average dragging this on a 155 stream streak. 155? What is that madness? Shh. Thank you so much for that. That is crazy. 155. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. And how are my peaches doing? They're not ready yet. They're en route. Okay, so then if I look here, this should start eventually filling. I guess I'll call this laundry detergent. So I'll call this laundry detergent. Whoa, let's try that again. Laundry detergent. Confirmed. And then I'll have to make another one at some point and call it fabric softener and figure out where the heck to put it. I'll sort that out at some point in time. Maybe I'll slap one over there. but we'll go ahead and set up a second one of those machines. So we have one that's making laundry detergent, one that's making softener, while I'm busy getting all of my peaches. It's going to be a bit before I get my peaches. So sunflower blessing with a stretch. I always can use one of those. Ugh. Very important to stretch. It's always critical and pivotal. To always stretch, always have good posture when you do these things. Okay, so go ahead, set up a second one of these laundry machines. So let's get this built. Laboratory, machinery, chemistry station. Right about here. I think I have everything I need right here. I'm pretty sure. Like all my different resources. Oh, I gotta make 10 more glass. Okay, so where's my plastic at? Where are you? Plastic. Where you be? There you are. So I need 50 more plastic into here. If they're adding more, if they're adding on a laundromat, we're gonna need more. Oh yeah, you can bet your bottom dollar they're gonna add something that's gonna cause us pain and grief. It's gonna probably take a lot of steel beams and a lot of steel plates, and we're gonna cry, and then we'll all get over it together, and we'll all have a hug, and it'll all be fine. But it's gonna be pain before that. It's gonna be a lot of pain before that. Lots and lots. Lots and lots of pain. Okay, there's iron. Because if there's one thing that this game knows, it's pain. It's especially when you're building on a new facility. I mean, just think back to all the fun we had when we built the car wash. That was a good time, wasn't it? And people wonder why I have the little amount of hair that I do. It's because of games like this that are lovely, but man, the crafting on them can really be quite a bit. All right, so that goes... No, I actually need this because I need it for the pipes. So let's start working on all the parts. I'm going to work on the blocks first, because I won't have the reinforced glass to work on the other parts yet. So let's do this. 4 motors. Now, there's 1 motor. That was not good. I meant to do 4, and I did 1, so that was smart. SMRT. Okay. Try that again. Car wash didn't seem as bad. Oh, yeah, the original parking lot sucked because that was in the early days of the game, where everything was pain. Anything you built in the early days of the game was just absolute torture. Like the stuff that I built back in like 2024. Oh man. I don't even want to think about those days anymore. Just like, no! Because it was, I mean, the game was so many updates older at that point in time. It was, yeah, nothing was good. There was not nearly the quality of life in this game that there is now. And it was just like, oh man, just inflict all the harm. It was not good. Okay. 1 electronic card. I've got the small thing of electronic cards here. And then, I don't know why I have those electronic cards in that ball. I have no idea why that is, because I've got a bunch in the other one. I've got them in my Infiniball. Iron. Where'd my iron go? Right there. Okay. Then we'll go ahead, start setting up the main block. So I got an elite card there. The plastic is the big part of that. It's, what, 12 plastic? There are 12 pipes. So we gotta do 12 pipes. Jana Berry, how you doing? Happy Thursday to you. Okay, so plastic. Let's just grab it instead of like trying to figure out where the heck it is in here. And do I have an empty ball? I do. And then what else do I need? The iron ingots and the reinforced glass. And then it's just a question of how many of these are ready. While I'm waiting on that, let's check on our peaches. These can go into here. The rest can go into here. And how many do I actually have in the duplicator? Do I have any of these at all in the duplicator? Probably not. None. Not a one. Okay, no problem. We'll have it done before this is over. No problem. We will have that all done. No worries. Apparently, that's the very first peach seed I've ever generated. I don't know how that's true because I already had 4 of them, but apparently they didn't. I did not generate one since they put in the achievement for it. Seemingly, there was a cheese. There was a cheese for setting up for creating a peach seed, even though we've already created those in the past. That was just before they gave you achievements for them. It's the land of delayed cheese. That's the one, right? Yeah, that's doing that. So, always got to watch out for delayed cheese. Okay, so there's that. And then we've got the secondary block. So let's do all that while the reinforced glass is finishing. I've got pipes. How many pipes was this? It was 8 pipes, an advanced card. So 8 more pipes. Wherever my plastic is. I've been taking the plastic all over the place. So let's bring it back to me again. And then aluminum. It's not delayed cheese, it's mature cheese that needed a minute. That's what it is. I gotcha. That makes sense. And then the last of the reinforced glass. Which that should be done. And it is. Okay. So go ahead. Plop those back. Pop that on there. Then we'll run this over this away somewhere. Probably just pop it next to the other one. I'm now lamenting my choice of where I put that one. Yeah, I'm definitely lamenting my choices there. I mean, I could move it over. Maybe I'll do that. Let's go ahead and do this. Destructo gun that. And move it over a bit. So let's just drop that down. Set these up with a little bit more... machinery, chemistry station. There's the front. Yeah, if I can get these like side by side next to this thing, this will work. So then And you are once again making the laundry detergent. Now, I don't think that I need to tell you again. Now that I've disassembled you, I don't know whether or not I need to retell the drone what goes in there. If they, oh yeah, they let us sell old machines that we don't use anymore. They go into the old machine graveyard. Oh, I do have to tell it. Yeah, now that I emptied it out. Well, I'm just gonna, I'll still put 50 of everything in there. Go 50 and 50. That'll work. 50 and 50. That'll be fine. Go with that. And then peaches. Just got to make sure that we keep grabbing these as they're good. Those are not ready yet. Almost, but not quite. And then I just need to set up one more shelf upstairs and one more Infinibox. So let's do another Infinibox. So, yeah, let's do that. Two. Those, and just grab the planks. Don't go running after them. Did I say to bring them over, or did I just look at them? I think I just looked at it and didn't say bring it over. Okay. Okay. So then that can go over to here. For whenever we actually have peaches. Oh, I didn't set this one up yet. So let's do that as well. One of these. Right about there. Line it up like that. That seems good. Steam sale is finally over. That's a yay? That the Steam sale is finally over? A yay is in now you won't be tempted to buy anything anymore? Or is that it? I don't know. Possibly. Potentially. So, oh, we gotta check posture. Oh, make sure we have good posture. So, posture is important. All right. Yay, because now new games will come out. Okay. Gotcha. I'm like, there's a reasoning for that, and I can't figure out what it is. There's something there. I just don't know. But now I understand what you're saying. Now I get you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to new stuff coming out, too. Absolutely. Having some new things to show off. It feels like it has been a minute since we've had much that's been new to show to everybody. I mean, we've had updates of stuff, but it feels like aside from that, we have not really had too much of a... Oh, shoot. What did I do there? Oh, I put one into that one. I'm like, what the heck? So I took one of those and I put it into that crate. Okay, that was silly. Okay. So these are still growing. Then, I need to be taking a look at other stuff that we need to be duplicating. Although, this is where I had stopped because I was working on all the other things. So everything that I have left here, I do not have completed for the purpose of duplicating it. So, just got to wait on that to finish that part off. Let's go ahead and set these over here. Oh, that's wrong. So now all these are set up to duplicate pineapple. This can go somewhere over here for now. Oh, shoot. I hate it when they empty out because then I don't know what it is that... Oh, I wish it would keep the tag on there for the ones that empty out because I don't know what emptied out now. Doggone it. I need to have a way of keeping this stuff a little bit more... Oh, shoot. Now I got to tell that to stop first. So, yeah, you got to stop. So, stop. But now I have a couple things that I don't know what I'm empty of. I mean, obviously I know I'm low on red cabbage because it says 43, but then I got a couple other ones here that's like, what was it? And I don't have an easy way of cross-referencing to know what else I need to remake now, because I've got a couple empties there, but short of putting it all... Oh, how would I organize all this and have it... I feel like I got to put it in alphabetical order. I've got to do something to get this organized, and I just don't know what. How would I organize these? I could look up there and see, and that might give me an idea. And then see if I've got something down here that's also then empty. So we could give that a peek. What are we out of up here? I'm out of tomatoes, so that might be one of the things, or that or I never had tomatoes. And I'm out of green peppers, so those might be the two. Let's give it a look. Tomatoes and green peppers. If I look here at these, do I have tomatoes and green peppers? I see none. So that might be the two that were empty. Let's give it a peek. So tomatoes and green peppers. And that's the thing. I don't have a duplicator for every machine. So stop. So put you there. Yeah, I'm assuming that one of these is tomatoes. I think I've got tomatoes on here. No, I don't. That's why I don't have those. Okay, because I do not have the ability to duplicate. Do I not have tomatoes duplicated in any of these machines? I thought I had done that in one of these. Is it over here? Do I not have tomatoes at all? Do I not have tomatoes whatsoever at all? Like none? No, I've got them here. So why do I have them here and nowhere else? That's odd. How many times is Rusty going to say that's odd? Probably about as many as he's going to say resume. So I've got them here, but I never threw them in all my other duplicators? No, not pineapple, you silly Billy. Stop! Stop! Where'd I throw this pineapple? And did I take the pineapple? Oh, I don't even know if I've got the pineapple upstairs. I bet you I don't. I'm pretty sure I don't. I would be willing to bet that I did not take the pineapple and put it upstairs yet. I do not think it has a home up there. Because what I've always been doing is I've been taking products and making them on this duplicator. I've then been taking them and putting them upstairs at the same time. So I am going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that nowhere upstairs do I have any pineapple. So let's give it a look-see. No, I got them. They're right there. Okay, never mind. So much for that. I might also be out of avocados. That might be the other one that I'm out of. And I do have those duplicated because I did get through that. So there we go. Upstairs pineapples. Get yours today. Just as good as downstairs pineapples. So avocados. I must not have any here because if I did, I wouldn't be out of them upstairs. Yeah, I'm not seeing any avocados. What do I have the most of here? Peas? 1,241 peas. That's probably enough for now. Stop. replace that with avocados. And then that can go there. Huh, if I wanted to... Oh, sure. The other trouble is I don't have everything yet to duplicate. So if I put it in alphabetical order, I'd have to constantly keep moving things as the order changed. It's all a lot. So I'm just going to leave that for now. And worry about it later. What else can I do? What? Well, I need to check on my peaches. Because I should have a whole row of peaches here now. Let's do that. Game is always about trying to figure out what your top priority is and not have it changed 15 times when you run from one end of the building to the other. Because inevitably, your priority will change every stinking time that you run through here. Be like, oh, I want to do this, and then I want to do this, and then this, and then this. So now that I've finished that priority, what do I want to do? I think I was looking into like a coal drill. Do I have a coal drill here? I do. It is running. So maybe the problem I have is that this thing is full. It's probably full with all the other stuff. Yeah, it's full. So if I yank all the other stuff out of here, and if I turn the uranium off, because I don't really need uranium anymore. Uranium is so last updates, so I can probably go up here, turn all those off, and just have that thing keep on making coal regularly. So yeah, we'll turn all that off. These have been retired. Uranium is so pre-bunker. And then I just got to take all that out of there, turn it all, take all that stuff, slowly turn it all into ingots, and then run from that point. So do I have an empty Infiniball? Anywhere? Any empties? Oh, I don't see any. Oh, there's one. Okay, let's do that. Lord Michael, tip of the cap to you. How's it going? Oh yeah, this just comes out of here. Uranium. Take all that out of there. Turn all that into ingots. So at this point, no other drills should be on. Yeah, all the other drills are off. So the only drill that I have running right now is the coal drill. That's it. So this should fill up with nothing but coal going forward. And we should be good with that. And if I wanted to make even more of those storages, how much are those things? I have not made one of those storage units in forever. But like if I wanted another one to take up there and put in that area, what is it? What were those things even called? Orange storage for drill. A chassis and a resource storage tank. Oh, shoot. That's easy. You have a room of uranium and it just glows. Okay. Yeah, I could do this. I mean, 5 iron, 8 aluminum, 3 silver, and do a few of those, possibly. Or at least a couple. So, yeah, that couldn't be bad. Now, can you take these things and put them into Infiniballs? I wonder. Let's see. Iron. Where's my iron at? Here's my iron. Okay, and then, like, can I pick that up, put it in a ball? No. So you literally have to make those things. Okay, that's fine. I was hoping you could put that in a ball. Just to then take a few and run them upstairs. Because I would have to build the thing here. So storage, ore storage. So yeah, we'll just build that here. And then Destructo gun it. And then take it upstairs. Where's my aluminum at? Are you it? You're not it. But you need to go over here. Why do you think I said jewel instead of drill? It's probably because I talk occasionally like I sound like I have marbles in my mouth. That might be it. It's most likely that. It is definitely me, not you. Rig Trucking in Pendleton, Oregon. On the way to Seattle, I think is where you said you were going. I'm still looking for my aluminum. It's still here. Aluminum. There it is. And then I don't have my silver over here at all. So I got to get that. Silver, which is not the aluminum. And I'm almost out of that, too. And again, I didn't hit the thing to bring it over here. I just said, there it is. It's just your ears being idiots. It could be me. I could be marble mouthing it. Okay, then I can go like that. And then we'll do this up. That gives me 500. I don't know. Maybe I'll do 2 more of those. Sure, let's do 2 more of those. Why not? Chassis. Or maybe I'll do... let's just do 5 of them. Let's just go right down the line. We'll do 5 of these. Why not? I mean, I've got five tables. Let's do 5 of them. These are easy to make. So let's just do this. Chassis. And then chassis. Again, the only unfortunate part is that you can't put them into a ball. So, ore storage, chassis. Go over here, ore storage, chassis. And then ore storage, chassis. Then I just got to find my iron again, as always. Where'd my iron go? And then I guess I can set these up. 5 of them here. So storage. Do this 5 times. If I were smart, I would have built one of these in front of each of the workstations. So I could just go like that and pick them up and just do that. But that would have been smart. Okay, and then 5 of these. And then I'll have like 750 storage for coal. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good start. And it could always build them real fast to take that number and go from 750 to 1,000. This will work. Assuming I can find everything I need. And then the aluminum. That's not it. There it is. All right. So that part's done. Let's check on my peaches again. Ugh, can't get through there. Let's go around this way. Should have another wave of them at this point. Yeah. Very tiny peaches. Oh, I missed that one. Let's try that again. There we go. Yeah, there. So how many do I have in here now? Is it 20 or 30? Have I done 2 full passes or 3? How am I doing? Peaches. 27. Okay, so 2 more passes and then a partial will work. And you probably can't take these and put them in a ball either. Can you scoop those up? No, you can't. Ah, all right, that's fine. Oh, shoot. Why did it only take that part? What's going on? Wait a minute. Why'd you do that? That was no good. Hold the phone. What was the point of that? Oh, no. Okay. Well, doggone it. So then I gotta do all this running. I just felt like running, or I could just build them downstairs, but I was building them up here for a reason. So, I mean, I guess it's just because it was then not going to have space down, or not take up space down there. Okay. No, that's not great. Oh, well, this is fine. I just needed the steps anyway. So I'll just put them all in these spots. There we go. So, put the thing in the ball instead of use it. Maybe we'll try that. Maybe that'll work. Give it a whirl. I mean, at this point, I'm going to have to pick them all up one at a time if it don't work anyway, so we'll give it a try. Mike Lowry, how you doing? Ugh, stretch. Gotta stretch. It's important. So, Steven Steele, how are you doing as well? Great to see you. Happy Thursday to you. Let's try that. If I grab a ball, and if I go like this, nope. Not going to happen. This is silly. This is a lot of running. I just felt like running. Boo on the game. Boo this man. Boo. That's all right. We weren't doing anything for the next 5 minutes anyway, so that's okay, fine. Waiting on a server build to complete. That sounds like it is much more important than what I'm doing here. Than this ridiculous nonsense that I'm doing. Because this is ridiculous and it's nonsense. So someday we'll have all the quality of life features. Maybe. It is interesting how the quality of life features in this game have been so selectively added. Like, the one that still annoys the heck out of me is the fact that you cannot build an Infiniball or an Infinibox taking the parts out of an Infiniball. So you cannot use parts out of an Infiniball to build another Infiniball. It's like, please give us that, please. And we can't do it. So, Felicia Bear, you have a doctor appointment. I hope everything goes good at the doctor. And we will see you again very soon, I do hope. Mike Lowry with a tip of the cap to you and a check of the posture to you. Very important to have good posture. When you're doing this, you don't want to slouch. You always want good posture. By the time I get another one of these built up here, I will probably be at the point where I need to check my peaches again. So, Phoenix from the archive, how you doing? Great to see you. Yeah, need to drop all the stuff on the floor to build balls. Yeah, I know. It's just, it's the, oh. And again, it's so weird that they have not done that. There must be something about that that somehow is harder to code. And that's the reason why they have not added it. That's nothing else makes sense about it. What makes even less sense is the fact that when you pick these things up, it breaks them back into their parts. So you have to run this thing over there one whole thing at a time. Because everything else that you do, it gives you all the parts at once. But in this case, it like broke the parts down. And it's like, why did you do that? Why would you do such a thing? And yet you did. So, yeah. And I don't think you can even grab them. Yeah, you can't grab them from here. So there's not that. And I've got that giant pile of bamboo over there by my dumpster because I haven't felt like throwing it in there one at a time. It is 32 in the UK and 34 in your room. That is never good. Yeah, that may be it, Stephen. There may be something about the way that things on the floor are coded that might be some kind of an issue. It's weird because I feel like there are other things that you can build on the floor where you can do stuff into a from a sphere into the thing on the floor, but then there are others where it's not. It's so confusingly selective as to what causes it. Let me check these real quick because these are probably good in the process of all this running. Yep, these are good. All this in the name of trying to get more coal. And again, I could have very easily built all these things down here. I absolutely could have. I've just been putting them out in... Where am I going with these? What am I doing? I'm so scattered. Running with Peaches. Weird Al's newest album. How many do I have now? 37? Just about there. Just about there. Then I got to do 3 more of those. Yeah. That very well could be it, Stephen. It is not meant for us mere mortals to know. We can only wonder, but we can never truly know exactly what it is. But again, we just felt like running. I think I actually need to set up another one of those down there. Because I think I've got 3 more of these up here that I need to run over there. Yeah, I do. So I got to set up another another like blueprint of one in this area as well. So figure out where I want to put that one. It'll do something. Is it literally in the middle of the exact problem with the application you're developing? Yeah, trying to do stuff like that is... I've always loved doing things like that, like programming and coding, but I've never done it for any length of time to the point where any of it ever stuck in my head. I was always like... I am fully convinced that had I been in college 5 years later than I was, I would have probably been in a completely different field. I would have probably still been retired by now, but I would have... I would not have... 5 years later, I would have probably not gone into accounting. 5 years later, I would have probably gone into something that was more IT related, because when I was in school, there really wasn't much of anything that was like today's IT. It was a completely different thing back then. I mean, back at that point in time, most programming was still just things on giant mainframes. Like when I took computer science as an accounting student at University of Illinois, which was hilarious that they made accounting students take a computer science class, but it was considered part of your core education. But the class I took, and I really enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed the class, and I did very well on it. But the class that they made us take as accounting students, we learned how to program in Pascal. Have I ever used that since? Absolutely not. But I enjoyed it because I always had fun doing that kind of stuff. But yeah, it was very weird that they had University of Illinois business students, accounting students, learn how to program in Pascal. And how far we've come since then. So... And for all I know, there could be things where they do still use Pascal, but it's not... I mean, there are so many things that have changed since then. And again, had I gone to school 5 years later, it would have been a whole different world for me than it was. I mean, because when I was in school, there was like no internet. That did not exist yet. Or if it did, it was in the most infant of infancies. But I don't think it was actually even a thing yet. I mean, at that point, people were still communicating using 300 baud modems and doing things through BBSs. It was a whole different world. You wish I would have showed you accounting in your IT training. Accounting is a good thing to know. Even the basics of it, you don't really need to get into all the nitty-gritty. But even having some basics of accounting is not a bad thing. If I was going to put up another one of these, where would I put it? Maybe I'll just put them right by the door. I can go with that, because they can probably fit here. Yeah, they'll fit here. That won't be a problem. Just put them by the drills. That'll be fine. You had an option to take accounting in your master's degree if they told us there'd be no classes for it. Oh, well, that sucks. So now you do workflows for AP processes, GL accounts, three-way matching. Oh, man. Dude, Steve, you're talking my language, man. Three-way matching? Oh, that was me in a nutshell, dude. The world of purchase orders and blanket purchase orders, and yeah, if it was a purchase order, the three-way match from the invoice to the purchase order, yeah, all of that. I was all about that. Our company didn't do a whole lot of it, but yeah, I was all about three-way matching. We just did not do enough stuff with POs because the business didn't really fit well with it. But yeah, that is absolutely my love language. Yeah, POs, bills of lading, invoices. Yep. Uh-huh. Yeah, all the workflows in there. Lots and lots. Lots and lots. So, Grande Mocha, how you doing? Just picked up this game today. Oh, yes. How many hours do I have in this game now? It's a ridiculous number. How many hours do I have in here? 129 hours I have in this game. It feels like a lot more. But yes, I absolutely love this game. Very, very much so. So, you love numbers as long as they don't mix in the alphabet. So you're not a fan of X, is what I'm hearing there, Rick. That's what I'm getting. Okay, and we should have more peaches. So we should have one more run of peaches, and then I think we'll be good with that. And can finally start working on our peach duplicating. Now, how many tomatoes do I have here? We have 191. So I can go ahead and again, I always make sure that I have all these duplicators set up where they can make all the different things. So this is where I was shocked that none of these could make tomatoes. Okay, so now those are going to keep going with that. Just 100 hours more than you? Well, Fragrance, I'm sure that there are plenty of games that you have where you have way, way, way more than I do on them. It would not surprise me at all. Everybody's got like their one big game that they just play and play and play. This one's the one for me. Or one of the ones for me. It's not the one, but one of the ones. Oh, we are running out of wheat. This is not good. This is bad. I'm going to need to set up a completely new wheat duplicator. Oh, boy. Oh, I was afraid of that. Shoot. I was afraid that we were not going to have enough wheat in this entire process. Like, 2 wheat duplicators is not enough to keep all of my flour running. I mean, I could set it up where we don't have as much flour in each of these things, but even then it would still not work. Oh, okay. I'll have to figure that one out too. So many things that need to be figured out here. What else are we low on? So I got to switch to pumpkins. I got to switch to eggplants. I got to switch to yellow lemons. So let's do those. Let's grab those 3 from here. So I've got eggplants. I've got yellow lemons. I've got corn. I've got red onions. I've got pumpkins. So we can switch all these out. So stop. 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 So all those will stop and get swapped out for something new. So eggplants. And then pumpkins here. Where are the pumpkins at? There they are. Avocados, I'm going to probably have to just put those right back on in a bit. Yellow lemons. There's corn. And then we've got red onions. There we go. So that'll all go. There it is. Your highest is probably Mall Simulator at 30 hours. I don't know what my highest is. It might be Center Station. It would not surprise me if it was. Will it show me which of these I don't have in storage? Like if I do this, does it show me oh no, it doesn't. So I do have to just walk those over here. All right, that's fine. I was hoping it was going to show me which of these were in a storage container so I could then grab all the ones that were not. But it doesn't do that. Yeah, it's okay. So then I really need to consider getting another duplicator for wheat. That seems like it's going to be a thing because the wheat is not holding up here. And I do need to check on my peaches here. These are almost ready. I don't think they're ready yet. I think they're just about there. I don't think they're ready yet. No, they're not. So just a little bit longer on the peaches. Okay. Kiana Studios!
Hey Rusty, long time no see. Keep up the good work.
Thank you so much for the 3 months. I appreciate that very, very much, and a very happy Thursday to you. Good to see you again. Life gets busy. It's not machinery, that's right. Is it food? It might be food? No, it's not food. Is it storage? No. Oh, I just forget what this is under. It's not under Foundry. What are you? Oh, is it planting? It's planting. That's right. It's one of these. Supermarket Simulator might be the one. At this point, Megastore is up there too. But Supermarket is definitely up there. What does it take to make one of these again? Oh, just that. So this actually isn't that bad. I thought that these are not as bad. Steam will let you sort by hours played. Really? Okay, this is interesting. If I go here and sort by recent activity, how do you sort by hours played? On mine, I don't see that. I see sort by recent activity, and I then sort alphabetical. How do you sort your list by hours played? Inquiring minds want to know, because I've not known how to do that, but I'd love to know. I'd love to see exactly what I have by hours played. Okay, in the all game section with the thumbnails, so games with the thumbnails. So view games library. No. Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. I got it. I got it. There we go. I got it. I see it now. Hours played. Yep. Supermarket Simulator is number 1. John Swigert's Hypermarket Simulator, sponsored by Brondo, is number 2. Center Station Simulator is number 3. Factory Town Idol is number 4. The very first game I ever played. And Megastore Simulator is number 5. And then rounding out the top 10 from there, I've got Contractville, I've got Planet Crafter, I've got Power Wash Simulator 2, I've got Better Mart, and I've got Returns Outlet Simulator. That's my top 10. And then number 11 is XCOM 2, which I've never done on the channel. But I played a lot off of the channel. That's kind of cool. There we go. Love it. Okay, so if I was going to make another one of these, which I have to do, go ahead, set this up. So craft one of these. I hope I've got the steel plates. That's my big concern is, do I have steel plates around here? Because I've not done steel plates. Oh, I do. I've got a ton of them. That's right. John, hypermarket failed a lot of people. You are not the first. You won't be the last. There are some people that it has not failed, and those are the lucky ones. But it has failed many. Not all, but many. And to those who has not failed them, we salute you. But yeah, many have been failed by it. How many cables did that say? 4 cables, 4 plastic, 4 pipes. So 4 cables, 4 plastic, 4 pipes. Let's go with that. So there's my cables, pipes. There's my pipes. Grab one of these. Swing that all in there. Oh, do that again. And then I need some cobalt, which I have here. Your top 3 are Mall Simulator, Center Station Simulator, and Megastore, all fighting for that 30-hour spot. It's neck and neck. You started playing Contractville again this week. Yeah, Contractville, there were things about Contractville that I really liked, and then there were parts of Contractville that really annoyed me. Contractville is one of those games, it's like people say with games like House Flipper, where they like doing the cleaning, but the decorating sucks. That was the thing I had with Contractville. Like, building new houses, I really did not enjoy building new houses, and I think that's kind of why I stopped playing Contractville. By the time I got to Ivan's 3-story Neapolitan house, I was just done. Like, I am finished with this. That is enough for me. I want no more of this. I threw in the towel. Okay, so now we're going to do this. What am I doing? I am doing this. Setting up another one of these. Planting duplicator right here. I think that where's the screen on this? The screen is there. So that's the screen. So yeah, I'm just going to plop one of those here. I've got to get wheat out of these. So I'm going to have to get wheat out of this as quick as I can and just fill this up with wheat as I can go. No, that's what I want to do. Because I can't even duplicate wheat on any of the other ones here. I probably should tell my drones to stop filling up my flour machines with wheat, but I'll just do this little bits at a time. So just grab whatever little bits I can. I mean, this will be a kind of a process, but we can just keep doing this. Eventually get it filled up where I have a third one there. Because, yeah, those are all still going. I don't want to stop any of them from doing what they're doing. And maybe I'll get lucky and one of these can amass enough of their, or maybe I'll just tell the drones to stop temporarily. I might just do that for now. That would be the faster way to do this because it won't take long. These are all all in the same place. So yeah, we're just going to say 0 on all these for now. So I don't really need 100 in there. But it doesn't matter what the number is. Even if it's 20, then it's still going to be too much. It's still going to do that. You have 2,500 of this game, but Call of the Wild 3,250 hours. 2,500 hours of a single game. That is amazing. 2,500 hours of a game. That is 100 real life days. That is like three and a third real life months in a game. That is amazing, man. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. That is a lot of time. And that's not being said with any judgment at all. So that's if it sounds like I'm saying it with any judgment, I'm absolutely not. I'm saying it more with awe than anything. That's again, that's how you know that you got something you really love. If you can take a game and play it for 3,000 hours, that's just great. I mean, the only thing I could ever think of that I may have played for anything that would even be remotely thinking of about 1,000 hours might have been World of Warcraft back in the day. Because I played a whole lot of World of Warcraft, but there's no stats on that. But that might be the one. All right, I need 11 more wheats. And then I'll have a third wheat duplicator. And I will probably need another Infinicube to do this on top of that. Because I don't think I have any more Infinicubes. I believe I'm out of them. Yeah, I am going to be out of these. So that's going to work. Do I have any Infinicubes that are not being used? I've got a feeling the answer is no. Yeah, I have none. Okay, so then we need to make another Infinicube for that third wheat machine. So let's do that. 10 cobalt and an elite card. Thankfully, I have a bunch of these here. And 10 cobalt, which again, you can't do this. Oh! But we get quality pivots instead. Okay, there's that. Yeah, most of it was making solar panels. Yeah, because you made lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of solar panels. And you made the solar panels back when it was harder to make them. Back before they did the quality of life stuff that made them a lot easier to make now. Okay, wheats. All right, so now I've got 3 that are doing wheat. So that should be enough. Wheat, craft. That should be enough to keep all of these machines going. So now I can turn these back on and say fill it with 20. I think filling it with 20 is going to probably be fine. So let's do that. So we're going to go here. Yeah, just fill with 20. 100, it's just way too much. So those are good. Now, the last thing we've got is one last round of peaches. Oh yeah, and that'll take my other peaches and they can go upstairs. So I got to find a place to put peaches upstairs on top of this. And then I'll need another Infinicube. Because I'll need one for the peaches that we're going to be making. So, Ben Cooper, how you doing? Literally as I finished up on Megastore. Yep, exactly as I ended. that dropped, which I was not expecting. I thought that they were going to be doing that later, which is why I didn't even worry about doing anything with the update, because I didn't think it was going to be around. I thought I was going to have to wait a day for it, so that's why I didn't schedule it any differently than I did. I also need another one of these shelves now, so let's drop those, and let's set up another one of these. Nope, shop. Fruits and vegetables, large stand. 23 planks of wood for this. That's fine. Let's put you right there next to you. Grab my wood planks. Now that we can do. That is going to be peaches. There they are. If they had, yeah, snapping to the shells would be great. If only. And then what did I leave up there? I left the planks up there. All right, so let's bring those back down. So that can go there. Now again, got to make another Infinicube for my peaches. So let's do that. Okay. Resume. Then that's the best thing you can have happen is when you have the sphere straight up, and then you can just pull all of the ingots land right on top of it. The worst thing that then happens is when you accidentally grab the sphere instead of grabbing the oh shoot, stop. And so when you grab the sphere instead of grabbing the ingot, so they all just stack up nice and you just move them straight over and not have to chase them around the floor. That only works if you don't then grab the sphere, which I've done a number of times. All right, peaches. We are now ready for peaches. So now we can go ahead. Tomatoes are going to go over here into the rest of the duplicators I have here. So that can duplicate everything. That can duplicate. That one did not. This one did not. Okay. The tomatoes I should probably keep on working on duplicating. So what do I have the most of here? Pumpkins. So let's stop the pumpkins. You've also heard that the developers from Megastore are working on bringing the game to the Xbox. That'd be cool. I know there are a lot of people on the Xbox that would love it if they were able to do something like that. Alright, so that's going now. Now, how are we looking? Is there anything here? I mean, avocados are kind of low. Everything else is good for now, so I'm going to leave that like that. These are all going good because this is, yeah, because these all had 100 in there. So these are all working their way down from 100 to 20. So that's going to allow all this to fill up faster. Or accumulate. And then I've got peaches here that are starting to go. So that means that now I can go ahead and set you up to make fabric softener, finally. So fabric softener, craft that. And then I need to tell the drone to grab those things. All hail drone. So chemistry station. This is going to be peaches. And this is going to be plastic. just like that. I probably need to get some more plastic going too. I'm probably running low on that. Would not surprise me. So let's take this. Set that up. And then my coal. I can just grab that. See that? I did not set the thing upstairs yet. Just because I don't actually have... Oh, I do. But I was saving the peaches for the fabric softener, but I do have to do that too. Yes, that is another thing that I've got to get done. Now, what was I doing? Oh, I was grabbing the ore. I was grabbing all the coal out of here. I'm like, I was doing something. You see, that's the trouble, is that this thing runs so slowly. I'd have to make so many coal drills to make this thing gather the coal any more quickly. And I could set up a whole bunch of coal drills, just kind of like I did with my uranium drills. I could do that. Where I just have like 4 or 5 coal drills and then can get coal that fast. So that's the only trouble that I have with this, is that it's always so slow to get the coal. All right, but that's going to work on making more plastic. Now I need to go ahead and make another shelf for the fabric softener. And then I also need to tell the drone to also do the peaches. Okay. I will probably... And it must be out of beams, and it must be out of concrete. That must be what's going on there. Is this my opportunity to move these things? It might be. Move these over. And kind of put it over here somewhere. Yeah, I might do that. So let's take this opportunity to do that. Resume. Shop. Materials. Beams. And we'll set this up kind of like right here. And then I can grab these. This is very slowly filling up with laundry detergent. Very, very slowly. Then we'll go ahead and set another one of these up. Ambient product, chemical product shelf. And put that right there. Then I need my iron ingots. This be fabric softener, not Fabris. There's that. Okay. Yeah, so I gotta check out my steel beams. I must be... Oh yeah, I don't have those because of my iron and aluminum. I took that off of there. Yeah, that's why I'm not making any of those. So, to that point, where was I making this? That was my cards. This is my concrete blocks, so that stopped there because I ran out of stone. This would have been making... It could have been making the beams, possibly. It's very likely, yeah, because that's making clay flower pots. Because that's got tons of clay, so that's my guess. Is that this might have been making my beams at some point, but I don't have the aluminum over here. So let's do that. Aluminum. So that can go back here. This can go back to making what I'm guessing was steel beams. Because we can sell the beams. All right, so that's going. Then here we're doing this. telling this that we got fabric softener on all these shelves. And then we're telling this that we got peaches there. All right. I think that's got all that. I think we're pretty good with all of those. So, fragrance. Take care of yourself. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And we will see you again very, very soon. Burgess, how's it going? Yeah, lots of new stuff, man. It's been a busy. All right, and then that's all going to go right there. Okay. Now we can go ahead and destructo gun these. Because I don't need the peaches anymore. And I can probably switch this back to the limes I was doing before. Because that's where I last left off. Yeah, that's where I last left off. So, let's go here. Limes, where are thou? All two of you. Citron vert. Oui, oui. Ha, ha, ha. Because I think I had, how many limes in here? I had 32. So we're just about there. 2 more rounds of limes, and then that'll finish that off. And then we can go to clementines after that. I need to get this thing completely rolling again, so all of the different parts on that are gone. So I've got to go upstairs and dink a lot of silver and a lot of gold, because I don't have either of those. Because that was where my cards were being made. Now I'm completely out of silver, completely out of gold. Well, I'm completely out of gold. I'm almost out of silver. And I think I'm almost out of stone, too. I must be, because, yeah, we're not making any more concrete blocks, so I got to do that, too. So,
a quarter of membership. Time flies.
Working and lurking. Thank you so much for subscribing. 3 months. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And a very happy Thursday to you. Trying to get this stone to fly over my head. Come on. There's ways to do this. We've done this before. Get the stone to fly over you. Aim way up and get it to fly. There we go. That's the spot. Just let this all fly way behind us. Because I think the concrete blocks were just stone. I don't think it was crushed stone. I think it was just stone. I'm almost positive. We have 430,000 euro dollars. I'm almost halfway to another bunker. For when bunker number 2 shows up. We're almost there. Now, this money will be good for whenever they do add another construction to the game. We'll definitely need that for whatever the new construction is going to be. Because those construction blueprints are always expensive too. All right, that should be enough of that. Wow, holy cow. Some of that landed way back there. Jeez. Okay. And then hopefully I can get these to keep flying off of here. Just keep bouncing favorably. Should work. Yeah, it seems like they're getting good ricochets here. Yeah, this will work for a bit. Oh, maybe not. Okay, now we gotta move over a little. Yeah. So then coming up in a little over an hour, we will have the great butcher undertaking in Megastore Simulator. I've heard several things about the butcher. And Apple has basically told me that when I get ready to set up the butcher, that I should make sure that I have something stronger than water by me for that process. So, sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that's all about. And as I've said before, I am not at all anticipating getting all that done in one shot. That's going to probably take a couple streams to get that all finished, I'm thinking, at a minimum. But we'll see how that's going to go. Yeah, I saw it. Oh, yeah, it was yours, not Ann Apple. It was yours, Lisa. I saw yours. I gave Ann Apple credit for it. But yeah, I saw your comment about that. About how I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to need to spike my water, is what I understand here. Hopefully it won't be that bad. We'll see. The good news is that at least I cleared out some space. So that's a start. Is it enough? No. But I cleared out some space. So we'll see how it goes. M Scout, how's it going? Wow, I didn't get nearly the ricochets on that I was hoping. So, it's a new game called Cat Mail Sim. Have not heard of that one. Yeah, gold is what I ran out of. I had none of this left. This is where Center Station multiplayer would be good. Because you'd have one person that just goes up and does all kinds of gentle dinking while other people are doing other stuff. Someone gets to be the dinking minion. I love the way that these ingots are like flipping in air. The Chaos Crew. Oh, I don't know if the Chaos Crew would ever play this. I don't think that Cans has ever touched this game. If he has not touched it since 2024. I don't know when the last time Austin would have played this game. There are not that many people that cover this one regularly anymore, I don't think. I can't think of anybody, at least in the Rusty Champaign circle of people. I can't think of anybody who has anymore.
Viewer for a bit before becoming a subscriber on February 28, 2024, member for 11 plus months and a mod for 3.5 months, red heart emoji, heart hands emoji.
And John Swigert, thank you so much for all of it. I appreciate that very, very much. 11 months Team Silver and viewer since near the beginning. Very, very much appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And all the things that you do as a mod when you're busy playing with your time turner. That is awesome. Do not hire the butcher right away. Get plenty of product out there first. Okay. I will have to, yeah. It'll be interesting to see how it's all going to work. Like I said, I'm not anticipating I've got ideas of what I want to do, but I got to see what it's all going to look like first. So, I have thoughts. So, we'll see if we'll see if the thoughts in my head match what's actually going to appear in practice. That's probably good enough for now, I'm thinking. Yeah, for all those things, I'm guessing. Da-da-da. So now go ahead and scoop all that up with the vacuum cleaner. Get my cards going again. So, do I have one that had stone in it at all? I have nothing that has stone in it. So my one with stone completely emptied out. So let's throw that there. Grab all the stone we had. Not much, only 274. So then that will go here. I had one of these that was making stone blocks. It's not you. It's... Was it you? Were you the one that was making stone blocks for some reason? No, that couldn't have been it. I don't know. But you're going to go ahead and make stone blocks. Or concrete blocks. Yeah. So there's that. So I don't know what I was doing with this. No clue. Oh, and then this needs to... Yeah, so that goes like that. Because I think it was automatically being pulled out by the drone, so I didn't need to have a big one. I probably don't even need to have the 100 there. Because the drone will constantly be taking him out of the ball and putting him up on the shelf. So there's that. So waiting for Megastore to bring back real temps instead of having tried to convert Imperial stuff. Oh. I mean, the nice thing about it is that with it, you can at least just keep on clicking the thing up and down, and it'll tell you if you're in cool or if you're in fridge or if you're in freezer. So there's that. If that's helpful at all. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Oh yeah, now I need to grab the ones I had here. I've probably like used all these up. So let's see. I've got some plastic here. Not a lot. Wow, that like led to no plastic. So, electronic cards. Yeah, I've got like no plastic there. Alright, so there's that. And which one was doing all this? That's here. Where's my copper, silver, and gold? So copper... is there. Do I have one that's silver? I should. So there's my silver. Get that. And then... oh, then gold. Do I have one that was gold? I don't think so. No. Do I have one that's empty? No. Shoot. That means I need another Infiniball. Yeah. Okay. No problem. One more Infiniball. I ran myself out of those. That's okay. All right. Let's get another Infiniball. Which is easy. Just an elite card and 5 cobalt. That's no problem. There we go. So there is my gold. Grab all that. Alright, so that's rolling again. Yeah. my carts. Just regular carts. Okay, so that's doing all that again. This is doing my beams again. This is, oh, you know what? I tore that one down so the drone doesn't realize that I put it back up. I'm like, why does that have any beams in it at all? But it's because I took this down, and when I did, that broke the connection. So I got to reset that for beams again. Yeah, because the drone didn't see that I moved it. Or the drone has no idea that I moved it. The drone can't figure that out. We're going through peaches like crazy. So this thing may just end up doing peaches nonstop here. Because it's using peaches for fabric softener. It's using peaches for peaches. Because it's going to take a while for this thing to fill up. What's up with this guy? What happened here? Is it because I have no coal? Is that the problem? Is that my coal ran out? I think that's what happened, is my coal ran out. Yeah, I have no coal anywhere, do I? Nope, that's what happens. And I don't have nearly enough here. Yeah, I've only got 20 there. That's not going anywhere near fast enough. All right, so I've got to go and do a whole bunch of coal. How are we doing on time? 1:18 p.m. So dig some coal. We've gone through a lot of coal today. It's crazy. Okay. All right. It's been the day of dinking. So it'll be interesting to see what they add next to this game, because that I feel is like one of the biggest things, is that like every time there's an update to this game, it's something that I wasn't expecting. Like at no point in time did I ever think that they were going to be adding a chemistry station so that we can make laundry detergent and fabric softener. It's not like anyone ever talked about it or even considered it as a possibility. So all of a sudden it's like, presto, we have a chemistry station to make laundry detergent. But it's like, so what is going to be thought up next? What will be the next thing in the mind of the developer of this game? And on top of that, I wonder how long it'll be before this game, how long this game will go before it's technically out of early access, because it's still in early access at this point. But the game's been around for 2 years and is still in early access. And again, I know there have been games that have been in early access a lot longer than that. I mean, Satisfactory was in early access for like 6 years at least before it finally went to 1.0. But it'll be interesting. Like, at what point will there be Center Station 1.0 of its own? And I don't know. Will it be 2027? Will it be 2028? Will it be 2029? How many episodes of Center Station Simulator will we have by the time it goes into full release? What will it be? Oh, I'm running out of spots to hit here. I'm running out of good spots to hit. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Work with me. Work with me. Come on. Oh, you silly Billy. It's a good amount of coal. Shouldn't complain. It's a decent amount. Now the question is, do I have an Infiniball for the coal that I don't have anymore? I bet you I don't. I bet you I got to make yet even another Infiniball. So, you want to find? Nah. I think it's all hypothetical anyway. I mean, the developer probably doesn't have an answer to that. Do we have... no. So, no coal. Do I have another... I shouldn't have an empty Infiniball either. No. So, I've got to make yet another Infiniball. Is this one finally done? Has this finally, after all this time, has it finally run out of plastic? Holy cow. out of, I don't know how many episodes this thing, I've been trying to run these things out of plastic forever. That one has finally run out of plastic. After all this time. It took forever for that thing to run out of plastic. I've been trying to get rid of these things for quite some time. I had loaded them up with so much coal that it's just, it has been a long while to get those to run out of coal and then finally be out of plastic. So I got one of them done. I still got one left. Oh, that's wrong. Doggone it. And I just had that thing the way I wanted it. Okay, that's fine. And then I got to do one more elite card. Zip, 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 zip. Elite card. 2 advanced cards. Okay. Okay, so there's my one. Peaches are maybe starting to accumulate. Possibly. Maybe. I fill this up with coal. 256 again, not a lot. Am I going to make a ball for the bamboo? Nah, I don't use the bamboo. I can't even remember last time I used bamboo in this game. I honestly have no idea. It's probably been forever. Let's set that there. Even if I don't use it, it at least gives it a place for it to park. So there's that. How is the wheat doing? The wheat is actually starting to pile up nicely now that I have 3 of these. That did what I wanted it to do. And then this is going to start filling again, because that now has coal. So that works. And then this is filling up with fabric softener. It's peach fabric softener, which is still very, very funny. It is fabric softener made from peaches, pure peaches. This is still making the concrete blocks, which as soon as they go in there, they're getting sent upstairs. So that's why that continues to be empty. I never did grab my limes. I meant to, and I never got to it. That fell off the priority list. So, isn't there some sort of mindset that once a game goes into 1.0, that's the developer's chance to no longer provide updates? I think it depends on the game. Honestly, Lisa, because if you look again, like if you look at Satisfactory, that game went into 1.0, and since it went into 1.0, they've gone to 1.1 and now 1.2. So I think a lot of it really depends on the game, and it depends on the developers. There are some developers that, I mean, there's some that don't ever put a game into early access, and they say, here's the game, it's in full release, and then they'll just keep on making changes to it from there. It seems like the entire thing about early access is very subjective and is in the eyes of the developer in terms of whether or not they do such a thing, to be honest with you. So... And let's see, I'm going to go with Conadary. I hope I just got that right. Or Conadary or Conadary. Welcome to Rusty Champagne. Thank you so much for the follow on Twitch. A very, very happy Thursday to you. Okay, so limes are done. And rolling. What over here is yellow? What is going on with you? Oh, there's no ball there. That's why. That's the issue. That's fine. And this is filling up nicely. That's filling up nicely. If we take a look upstairs at how things are here. How are we looking? The beams are filling up again. I have not focused on the cement. We don't have any charcoal because I ran out of that. Laundry detergent is, man, people are buying laundry detergent like mad. Holy cow. The amount of that people are buying is just ridiculous. I mean, we've been making this all episode and it is not filled up at all. Fabric softener, however, people don't seem to be as fond of. And concrete blocks is, I mean, people are buying those pretty good. And the juices, I've completely ignored all of my juices. If I take a look at all my fruits and stuff, those seem like they're doing okay. For the most part. Yeah, devs can keep updating even in full release, and even some do such big updates at yep. BetterMart is another example of that. BetterMart did that several times when the game was in early access. And that's all I have to say about that. Yeah, and Hypermarket has, yeah. Brondo. I think that's it. BetterMart does have another update coming soon. I feel like they do an update just about every month. I think that's what they've said, is that they normally try and shoot for 1 month late. So they've got another one that's up the pipeline. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. What else do I have here? Plastic. Oh, I got 56 plastic in here for some reason. So let's put all that together. There we go. So I did have one spare. Okay, that's cool. We got one there. Bus Simulator had been in early access for like many years. Yeah, and that's the thing. Games like that, it's always weird in terms of like when they're going to go out of early access and stuff like that. You never know. At some point, I need to like take down all of my motors and stuff like this because I don't need any of this anymore. Honestly, you know what? I'm going to turn these. I'm going to get rid of these because I don't need them. It's so much quieter down here now. I'll just have a whole... I'll leave the boxes there as relics. We'll do that. Relics of a day pre-bunker. Alright. Get out! Don't care where you go, but you can't stay here. Everybody out. Get your stuff. Get out. Just go home. Be on your way. Andrew O'Connor, sell the engine parts. Oh, I could break him down. I could. And there's hardly any in there that are worth doing. I mean, or I could just throw them out. I mean, there's hardly anything in there worth it. And then I'd have to, then that would make me start focusing on building shells for all the engine parts. And you know what? I just don't have that energy in me. I just don't. Because then that's going to send me down a completely different rabbit hole. So, nah. I'm just going to leave them. And why do I have these electronic cards in this different thing here? Why do I have that? Why did these end up in this one here? There must have been some reason why, and I cannot think of it. So that can go there. This thing will eventually run out, and I can eventually get rid of it. It's still got 3 things in there. And then it can go to after that. That's still working on Peaches. Doing its best. Got all this uranium that we're not going to probably ever do anything with, but it's there. Unless we have some big nuclear facility they're gonna do. So I think we're good. I think we got it. I think we got it. Oh yeah, and this was doing limes. So we'll do one more round of limes. Get those out of here. Did I grab one? Or are these not ready yet? Oh, these are still not ready. Okay, that's what. Okay. Those are still growing. Okay. Is everybody gone? Have you all left yet? Get ready to turn off the lights. What's going on here? What the heck is happening? What's with the line? Hello? Are these not working? Is there a reason why no one's using this one or this one? Are these stinky? Is there a problem with these? Why are you not over here? What's up with you five folks? Why are you not using these? What's the deal? Why do you only like those two there? What's going on? What is your malfunction? We've got two perfectly good functional self-checkouts right here and right here. Why are you not using them? What is going on here? Oh, why are the customers the way they are? There's got to be a reason. We're just not privy to what it is. Oh yeah, there's going to be a ton coming from this game. I mean, they're not done. I mean, just everything that they've got on the roadmap in the walkway down there. I mean, this game could go all the way until 2030, and they may not have it all done. It's got so much stuff that they still have on the map there. There's lots, like right down here. Yeah, laundry, and then that, and then a train, and then a garage, and then a hotel and a casino. That thing's in progress. So yeah, there's a lot that they've still got in the works. I mean, I can see us having many more episodes of this thing. I don't think we're done by any means, not by a long shot. So, but as always, if there is a new thing that comes out, you can rest assured that we will have it here on the wonderful world of Rusty Champagne, because this is the one thing I've always said, that if they were ever going to have another update to this game, we will continue covering it, because I love this game very much. So yeah, there's a new map for Supermarket Chaos. I'm going to probably do another fall asleep to blah 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 episode of that. I might try to get that done for this weekend, because the second one should hopefully go shorter than the first one, since there's not as many products. That's the thought, at least. So I'll probably have that coming up soon too. But in 40 minutes from now, we will be back with the beginning of the Butcher Chaos in Megastore Simulator. See exactly what the heck that is going to be all about, because it's going to be a lot. I know that much. Again, I'm not going to like dive whole hog into the thing. Just going to do a little bit, see exactly what a little bit is going to get us, and work our way up from there. So it's the famous line, how do you eat an elephant? Spoon by spoon. And that's what we're going to do, just bit by bit. You don't eat the entire elephant, you just take little chunks of it. So that is the plan. So we will be back in 40 minutes, 2:15 p.m. Megastore Simulator. Hope to see you there. Just going to go take a little break, have some food, and then we'll see you in a bit. That is going to be all for this one, though. Thank you all so much for watching. If you're catching this one later, and if you like this video, I would appreciate it if you gave a like. If you really like this video, or if you're not yet a subscriber to Rusty Champagne, and if you've been having fun watching us make fabric softener out of peaches, I would love it. If you consider giving the channel a subscribe, would definitely mean a lot to me. That's for sure. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all this wonderful, beautiful, glorious Mad Lab silliness. I'm Rusty Champagne, and we will see you later.